Good morning and happy Thanksgiving to everyone on this Thursday, November 27, 2008. It's about 11:30 a.m. East Coast time, 16:30 GMT. And let's take a quick look at the markets. U.S. markets are closed today, but I thought I'd take a look because we do have some important levels. And in the thin market, a lot of things can happen. When we take a look at the euro trading in the background, 28.78. For those followers of our research, we've been looking. We have a very important level that I've measured, and that number comes out to be 30.80. You really want to see a close above 30.80 on a daily basis to begin to measure a retracement for this whole wave. If not, you can assume that the downtrend will continue. The indicators don't look extremely strong or weak right now as we're mired in this trading range, but here's the level, my level, 30.80, and look how strong. The high, 30.79. So, that's right on. So here we are. We're in this downtrend. I think I've got the proper trend channels. This was a retouch, break and a retouch, 28.78. We got to close over 30.80 to begin to measure the retracement to the upside. To the downside, any movements back below this trend channel may meander its way down. So although, a lot of people are talking about the euro coming up and it's going to do this and that, until we get over 30.80, I don't see anything really positive happening, although it could happen this week coming up. But let's close above 30.80, then I think we can get into the mode to buy. On the downside, breaks back through this. Now I want to show you something else at this level. When we look at our 4-hour charts, you can see the break, the retouch, but I got a baby little head and shoulders here with a neckline at around 28.10. So there could be a trading opportunity to the downside on breaks of this level around 28.10. If the market comes down, breaks 28.10, we can, I think, look to sell it a little bit. If it comes up and breaks this 30.80 and closes above it, then I think we can look to buy. When we look at the pound, we can see 53.99. It had a little descending triangle that we talked about, flat bottom, sloping downtrend, and it broke down for about good 500 pips. Came back up, hit this area. My level for the pound to buy, I got to see us get above 60. Right here, 61.80 actually is my number. To get up and out of this trend channel, then we can measure this entire distance and try and take an up wave. If not, you have to look at containment levels. I'm looking at 52.50, and I got to look at 61.80. The market could go all the way up. I really wouldn't care. I'm not really looking to buy it. There are better opportunities, I think. So there we go, 61.80 in the pound, 52.50 on the downside. Euro yen, same thing. Look at these three charts. 1, 2, 3, all look the same. 23.08. My number is 25.32. For followers of our research, that's been my number. We can't close above that level and break the high for us to calculate a retracement level of this wave. To the downside, we got to look at this containment line that we draw up, something similar to this. Excuse me. Like so. So that's where we are right now. If we close above 25.32, I think there's plenty of profits to the upside. But I can't jump in right now. Now we look at dollar Swiss, uptrend, very strong uptrend, 1, 2, kind of building, 1, 2, 3, sort of a 4 in here. The market could rattle around, but we're sort of in a, this is a trend channel, and it's holding its support. So you can see pretty evidently right here around, 1900, been pretty strong level. To the top side, you got 2250. It's got to break out to the upside. The indicator's not building a lot of momentum. We're a little shaded right now. But again, that picture could change. But I'm not ready to say that this is the definitive top in the dollar Swiss right now. So when we look at Canadian, we see the same thing. But we do see a minor little double top up here. A little double top, it broke the containment. So you'd think maybe it would come down. But you're looking for divergence. But these two symbols, this is connected. This is, I know it was weak. It gave you this, that this was a weak top in here. But I don't know. When I look at the weekly charts, it doesn't look like a real definitive double top that's going to pull down. Look, my MECD is building to the upside. Everything's looking good. I've retraced through the 61 percentile of the retracement. I'm right in between. When I look at dollar Swiss on that same level, I'm so much, if I were to measure this way, I'm almost up to that double top there, up to that top area where I'm not in the Canadian dollar. So really, Swissy's leading the way right now. Look at dollar yen moving completely the opposite. I don't know when this is going to unwind. It's moving much more similarly to the euro yen. You see downtrend, and the yen almost similar. We had a little symmetrical triangle that we pointed out. It broke out to the downside. We were looking for 9,500 or a little below off that. It got down into the 93.60s. Right now, 95.56, topside resistance, you can see it's forming a little bigger triangle in here. And so I think we're going to rattle around in here. We may go up and then down, or down then up. But overall, I got to see something bigger. I need to get above 98.42 for me to even think about this thing heading up. The moving averages are twisted to the downside, and it just doesn't look too pretty. So here you go. You got yen at 95.56, moving with euro yen. 23.08. This got to get over 25.32 for the upside to continue. If not, continue to do your downside trading. We look at the pound, same story. Got to get above 61.80 to me, a little higher. Or else do your normal things in the downtrend. And euro, that 30.80 is a key level, but I want to point out this is a potential head and shoulders forming in here, and breakdowns you can trade accordingly. See, it's kind of a little funky, but considering that we retouched, break and retouch, if this breaks back down, I think there could be points to the downside, and I know there's points to the upside if it breaks 30.80. So we should be all set for the coming week. You know, it's Thanksgiving. We got a lot to be thankful for. I know I sure do. And I wish everyone all the best today. And we'll be back at it Friday with our next, we'll check back in with the markets on Friday with another quick view market report. So thanks for following along and spending some time with me today. Great job, everybody, with our TON trading new software. And we have a special $24.99 2-week trial. For both. I'm going to give you both the LP intraday signals and our TON software for 2 weeks for you to get a real feel for it. And there's so many good things at fxreturn.com. So, thanks again. Enjoy the holiday, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow for our next Market Quick View. Bye-bye.